It seems like God is bringing the whole world right here to Salem, Oregon. One of the core values at our church is mission. We want to reach the world for Christ. And rather than starting out in other countries, we've started with our neighborhood, right here in Northeast Salem. When we first acquired the property, we had intentions of building a sanctuary on it. It's 10 acres, and like anybody else, just build a church. But we've changed our whole philosophy. One of the ways that we decided to make contact with our neighborhood was an idea called Flicks in the Sticks. We had a huge screen and we'd have a barbecue and some activities for the kids. People would bring their lawn chairs and just sit out there and watch a movie. Flicks in the Sticks was a great contact point for us to meet our neighbors, but we wanted to go further, we wanted to go deeper and have more of an interaction with them. Carrie Mayhew, the lightning rod from the McKay area, came alongside of us and said, hey, how can we help? She has as great a passion and as great a heart to reach our neighborhood as we do. We've become very, very comfortable with becoming a CAN center. The idea that we could work in a close relationship with the Salem Leadership Foundation has been extremely helpful for us to get our vision off the ground. The English as a second language classes are great. We've got school teachers that donate their time once, sometimes twice a week to help Ukrainians, Russians, and Hispanics learn English skills. Vivian Ang from another church in Kaiser was very helpful in getting our literacy program off the ground. She came out and instructed us in a program that she has that's very effective and also very user-friendly. I remember receiving a letter from a woman with tears in her eyes just thanking Calvary Chapel for teaching her how to speak English. Carrie Mayhew had talked to us about using part of our property as a community garden. Last year we had 24 plots, and this year we've more than doubled it. We've got almost 60 plots this year. The Salem Leadership Foundation was able to help us with the greenhouse, also with some blueberries, some grapevines, and most recently they've helped us with a fence that surrounds our community garden. My greatest joy is to look out and see people of different nationalities interacting with people within our church, planting and tilling the soil. It's just an amazing sight to see. When we decided that we were going to use soccer as a tool to reach our neighborhood, we knew that we would need someone to run it. I sought the advice of my good friend Dave Irby from the Cascade Surge. Dave wanted us to meet a young man named Likius Hafeni.
Matisa, Kanya, Mamire, Kanya.
The first time I met Likius, I thought, lucky us.
Soccer is more than a game, it's like a universal language. It really opened a lot of opportunities for me to travel all over the world.
Here's a guy that played for his national team of Namibia, played semi-pro soccer, has the highest rating he can get as a coach, and we thought, here's the guy that could run the soccer program in Northeast Salem. So Carrie Mayhew arranged a meeting between me and Likius and the principal of Swiggle Elementary. The school is really bothered by kids being recruited at such an early age into these gangs. And we saw soccer as a tool to keep kids out of the gangs and teach them some good life choices.
Soccer is a great way that you can motivate a child to really look forward to have a great education, a great job. It's called experiential learning. You learn while you are doing it. I encourage them, I build their confidence because I want to give them hope. I have seen a lot of changes in most of the boys. Not only are they becoming good soccer players, they're coming to school, they're doing their homework, and they're becoming better students.
The school principal has reported to us that after 2 years, she doesn't see the discipline problems. They're not getting involved in gangs, and they're making some right choices for themselves.
She told me how grateful she is that I'm at the school. Hearing from the principal has really helped me to understand that what I'm doing is something worthwhile.
Likius had an idea of having a soccer festival. It happened for 6 weeks in June, 4 days a week, and we had up to 150 kids a day. The kids would come in, they'd sign in, they'd be assigned a team. Each team was a different country around the world.
The whole field was divided into different stations. We have a passing, then we have like a dribbling session here, then we have a small-sided game. They also did some technical drills where they can improve their soccer.
There were kids running everywhere, whistles blowing, kids playing soccer, orange shirts everywhere. We had kids screaming and yelling with just joy and happiness. and they were playing soccer, and they heard the gospel. So it was awesome. Well, it's become very clear to me why it is that God put us at 1550 Hoffman Road in Northeast Salem. It's to reach our neighborhood for Christ.
Everybody smile.
Not only did God call us to serve the neighborhood, but to change us as well. Because it seems like God is bringing the whole world right here to Salem, Oregon.
Abob ye ay qamsa hu qeide Salemska ida kwena abobha mibaka Salem.